Hi guys, how are you? I immediately start talking when I am live because I usually post this video so you'll see it. It's better than the silence. Hi everyone who has joined in. Okay, already 10 people. Marhaba. Hi everyone. Okay, so as usual, what are we gonna do? We will do a Lebanese Arabic lesson, and when I say Lebanese Arabic, it always falls under the same category of the Levantine dialect, which is spoken in Lebanon, Jordan, Palestine, and Syria. So I was just recording a TikTok video, and I thought it's gonna be a short lesson, like for 2 minutes or something. Then I realized it's actually really complicated to do in 2 minutes. I mean, I could, but it's not going to be as clear as when I come live and explain it as a live lesson. So stay here. It's an interesting lesson. Don't go anywhere, whoever joined. Stay with me. It's going to be a short lesson. I'll try to finish it in 10-15 minutes. Okay? And by the time more people join, as I said, stay here. Go grab a piece of paper and a pencil always whenever we're doing a lesson. Write in your notebook because your brain retains much more information. Okay? And also, before I begin, I want to let everybody know that I run Lebanese Arabic 30-day challenge courses, and these are pre-recorded and self-paced, which means you have lifetime access to them. You can download them to your computer. You can do them at your own pace. You don't have to really do every day one lesson. You could, but I recommend 2 to 3 lessons a week would be great, and reviewing on the other days with all the audio material that come inside the package. And there are levels all the way from absolute beginners to advanced. So if you're interested in that, leave a message. I can send you the course, and I always respond to all my students' questions. They're not alone, even if they're doing it with flexibility. Yalla, stay here. Are you ready to begin? Yalla, give me a thumb up if you're ready to begin, so I start. And make sure you have your piece of paper and pencil with you, and don't go anywhere. It's gonna be 10 to 15 minutes. Hi Lara. Yalla. Merci everyone. So what I'm gonna do, I discovered there's a new feature on Instagram, but it seems that it's not a feature on the live. You can share your camera, and at the same time you could I don't know if it's a live feature as well. So I was excited to try it because you can see yourself, but at the same time you can also see the other screen, but it's okay. I will be flipping the screen around. Okay, so let me answer this question. Hi Joe, let me answer this question before we start. Somebody is asking me, let me know what's your name, if Levantine Arabic, especially from Lebanon, have some French accent. We don't have a French accent, but we do use some French words because Lebanon used to be a French colony, but not only because of that, because of the educational system in Lebanon that is either French educated or English educated, and a lot of people are French educated, so we go to French schools. That's why because we speak French, we also mix some French words in Lebanon, but not everybody does it, of course, but sometimes there are common words that everybody uses them, like bicyclette, for example. Nobody says daraja. Coiffeur. We say hella, but everybody says coiffeur. Even if they don't speak Arabic, they say coiffeur, maybe, you know? Yalla. Yalla. So let's begin. Today's expression is شايفه ومش مصدق. يعني it's so simple, but yet so complicated in the conjugation. Stay with me, grab your piece of paper and start. Yalla. So, شايفه ومش مصدق means kind of I see someone and I can't believe it. I'm not going to answer your questions now unless it's related to the lesson. In the end, type your questions so I don't stop and confuse everyone, okay? And my brain also gets confused. Yalla. So, شايفه ومش مصدق is I see him and I don't believe. Why do you think we say, I see him and I can't believe it? Why? Or I see her and I can't believe it. Or she sees him and she can't believe it. Or he sees him and he can't believe it. Why do you think we use this expression? شايفه ومش مصدق. شايفه ومش مصدق. شايفته ومش مصدقة. شايفتها ومش مصدقة. Okay, they all sound the same to you, I know, but you will understand what I mean in a second. شو يلا, tell me, what do you think it means when I say I see him and I don't believe? I'll wait. شو guys? Yes, when we like someone a lot, when that person means the world to us, when we love him, like, we can't believe our eyes that he's part of our life, he's present, he's ours, okay? Like, he means the world to us. We can use it in that sense. So, to understand this expression better, we have to first understand the participle شايف, and then we have to understand the participle / adjective مصدق. Okay? So I'm gonna turn my camera. We will conjugate together seer, شايف, seeing. You will understand better. Make sure you're writing them down. Say out loud with me all the time. Yalla, I will turn my camera now. So here I wrote them on my computer. I'll try to zoom in. Okay. Like this you can see both the Arabic and the English script. So when I say أنا شايف, I'm literally saying I am, I'll zoom in for a second. أنا شايف, I am the seer. شايف means the person who sees, or the seer, okay? So it's written like this in the Roman alphabet. أنا شايف, شايف, okay? أنا شايف, that's masculine. أنا شايفة, here with the ت مربوطة, شايفة, that's feminine. So يلا, say out loud with me. If you're a guy, you have to say أنا شايف. If you're a girl, you have to say أنا شايفة. And let's look at it in the Roman alphabet. أنا شايف, that's masculine. أنا شايفة, that's feminine. So you see the difference? شايف, شايفة. Okay, now you're saying literally I am the seer, but you're actually saying I am seeing. So for example, if I want to say I am seeing something, okay? In my case, do I say أنا شايف or أنا شايفة? What should I say in the feminine form? أنا شايف or أنا شايفة? In my case. يلا, type it in the comment box, guys. Yes, very good. أنا شايفة. Why? Because I'm a female. I have to use the feminine form. شايفة. Very good, everyone. أنا شايفة. Now, but if it's a guy, bravo, Joe. Hi, Nabila. You're also here. Okay, so if it's a guy, you say شايف. So you're literally saying the seer, which means I am seeing or he is seeing. So this participle, we have 3 forms of it. Masculine, feminine, plural. يعني شايف masculine, شايفة feminine. You will see it now in a second. شايفين in the plural. شايفين. Now, I'll turn my camera, say them out loud, and then go to the expression and break it down, okay? So, يلا, أنا شايف or أنا شايفة. أنت, that's masculine. You, أنت. شايف, because that's masculine. أنت شايف. I'll keep it once here and then show you the Arabic. So, say with me out loud. أنا شايف, that's masculine. أنا شايفة, that's feminine. Say out loud and write it in the comment box. أنت شايف, you the seer, or you are the seer, literally masculine. That's why it translates as you are seeing, okay? أنت شايفة, you are the seer, feminine. That's why it translates as you see, you can see, or you are seeing in this moment. أنت شايفة, that's feminine. So أنا شايف, أنت شايف, أنت شايفة. You see where I'm pausing? أنا شايف. So that's the second syllable. أنت شايفة. That's the difference. في. شايف. شايفة. So أنت شايفة. هو is masculine. He. هو شايف. So it's yes, شايف. هو شايف. Now he is the seer, which means he is seeing. هو شايف. هي شايفة. Notice how I'm alternating between شايف and شايفة based on who is the person. I, you, he, she. Okay? The pronouns are always the same, and شايف and شايفة and شايفين change depending on the pronoun. نحنا means we. نحنا. So we have to say نحنا شايفين in the plural. شايفين literally means seers. Okay, literally, but it makes no sense in English, but in Arabic it does. That's why it translates as we are seeing, we can see, we see right now. نحنا شايفين. نحنا شايفين. انتو in the plural, what do you think I should use? شايف, شايفة, or شايفين with انتو? Before I show you, I'm gonna wait for you to tell me. What should I say? انتو شايف, انتو شايفة, أو انتو شايفين? Which one? I will wait for you because Instagram usually takes a few seconds to say. Yes, Joe, very good. شايفين, yes. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. So yes, انتو شايفين, very good. So how about هن, they? So نحنا شايفين, انتو شايفين, and هن, what should I say? هن شايف, هن شايفة, أو هن شايفين? Which one? Yalla guys, stay here and grab your piece of paper. Yes, هن also is شايفين. هن شايفين. Literally, they are the seers, which means they see or they can see. هن شايفين. Okay, so let's repeat the conjugation. I'm gonna show you the Arabic script this time. Yalla, say out loud with me, write it down in the comment box, write it down on a piece of paper. Yalla, to see, I am seeing basically. أنا شايف, that's in the masculine form. In the feminine form is أنا شايفة. Now notice how there is a te marbuta here, شايفة, that's silent. Okay, keep that in mind because that's very, very, very important. We're going back to this in the expression. شايفة has a te marbuta that's silent. I'm not saying شايفت. I'm saying شايفة. So that te marbuta, hi Anim, that te marbuta is silent. So I can't say أنا شايفت. I have to say أنا شايفة. Okay? So, but keep it in mind that te marbuta will not stay silent forever. You will understand later on why. Okay? So أنا شايف, أنا شايفة. أنت شايف. Literally you are the seer. That's why it means you can see or you are seeing. أنت شايف. أنت شايفة, again in the feminine form, you are the seer, which means you are seeing or you can see in this moment. أنت شايفة. هو شايف, he is the seer, literally. هي شايفة in the feminine form. Again, here too there is a te marbuta. We're using the feminine form of the participle because it's هي, she. نحنا شايفين. شاي, there is a y. شايفين. انتو شايفين. هن شايفين. Hi Cynthia. Okay, so يلا, did you understand? So here, okay, so أنا شايف, أنت شايف, أنت شايفة, all of that we know that. 1 second, my camera doesn't want to turn to me. Okay, so now we know شايف, we understand it's a participle, it means the seer, that's why it translates as I see or I can see or I am seeing. Now how is this related to the expression شايف ومش مصدق? We will come back to it. Okay, now مش شفتة, شايفة, we're doing the participle Cynthia. Okay, now we will also start now conjugating the participle / adjective مصدق or مصدقة. Before I show you the screen, let me tell you what it means. Pronounce it with me. مصدق, there's a in the end. It's not مصدق, it's مصدق. مصدق means the person who believes, is believing, okay? So for example, if I'm believing you in this moment, I say أنا مصدقة in the feminine form. So مصدق, that's masculine. مصدقة, that's feminine. So for example, if I'm believing you, I say مصدقة, مصدقة. If I'm a guy, I say مصدق. Now if I'm not believing you, I will say مش مصدق if I'm a guy. And in the feminine form, I will say مش مصدقة. In the feminine form, مش مصدقة يعني I am not believing. مش مصدقة. Okay, so far? Yes or no? Give me a thumb up if you're understanding so far. So now we will conjugate together مصدق, مصدقة, and in the plural is مصدقين, مصدقين. So say with me out loud and type it in the comment box. مصدق, مصدقة, مصدقين in the plural. Okay, so now we will conjugate them with all the personal pronouns. أنا أنت أنت هو هي نحن أنتو هن. I'll turn my camera. Before I show it to you, I'm gonna ask you, write them in the comment box and then I'm gonna show you. So with أنا, what can I say? أنا مصدق, أنا مصدقة, or أنا مصدقين. شو? What do you think? I'm starting to show it. أنا مصد يلا شو مصدق مصدقة أو مصدقين. Now suddenly everybody writes them because Instagram has a delay. Yes, you can say أنا مصدقة in the feminine form. You can also say أنا مصدق. Of course, if you're a guy, you say أنا مصدق. Or أنا مصدقة in the feminine form. Okay? Now, أنت is masculine. You masculine. Should I say أنت مصدق or أنت مصدقة? شو? By the way, you see here مصدقة has a ت مربوطة that's silent. Keep that in your mind because that ت مربوطة sometimes can be pronounced. But for now, we don't pronounce it. The word is on its own. So when it comes to أنت, should I say أنت مصدق or أنت مصدقة? Very good, Mohd. أنت مصدق. That's masculine. Now when it comes to أنت, يلا write all of them, all of you. أنت هو هي, because there is a delay anyway. So by the time I reach to it, at least it's on the screen. Okay? So أنت مصدق. When the feminine form, it's أنت مصدقة. مصدقة. Literally, you are the believer, which means you believe. You are believing, okay? You believe the person that he's saying, he's telling the truth and he's not lying, basically. That kind of believing, okay? So, أنت مصدقة. So, أنت مصدق and أنت مصدقة. Is it a T مربوطة or A? But it's a T مربوطة that's pronounced like a A. There is a lesson that I have on YouTube. It explains everything about the T marbuta, whether it should be pronounced as a or a. If you go to my playlist of pronunciation, Globetrot with Arabic on YouTube, you will find an amazing full lesson on that. Okay? So, أنا مصدق or أنا مصدقة. أنت مصدق, that's masculine. أنت مصدقة, that's feminine. هو مصدق, literally he is believing, the believer, which means he believes. هو مصدق. هي مصدقة. هي مصدقة, that's feminine. نحنا, what should I say? مصدق, مصدقة أو مصدقين. نحنا, it's we. So هو is he, هي is she. So أنا, I, أنت, you masculine, أنت, you feminine, هو, he, هي, she. نحنا we مصدق مصدقة أو مصدقين. Yes, Mohd, very good. نحنا مصدقين. نحنا مصدقين. أنتو is you plural, very good, Joe. أنتو is also مصدقين. So نحنا مصدقين. أنتو مصدقين. هن مصدقين. يلا, let's repeat them by showing you the Arabic script. So أنا مصدق, I am believing, or أنا مصدقة, I am believing. أنت مصدق. You are believing. أنت مصدقة. In the feminine form. You are believing. هو مصدق. He is believing. هي مصدقة. She is believing. نحن مصدقين. So notice how they are two syllables. مصدق. مصدقة. مصدقين. And notice it's a sa, but we're not pronouncing it أنا مصدق in the Lebanese dialect. We're pronouncing it as a sa. أنا مصدق. أنا مصدقة. نحن مصدقين. أنتم مصدقين. هن مصدقين. Sorry, I yawned. Okay, so now we know the conjugation of all the أنا شايف, أنت شايف, أنت شايفة, هو شايف, لا. We already did it. And we know أنا مصدق, أنت مصدق, أنت مصدقة, هو مصدق, هي مصدقة, نحن مصدقين, أنتم مصدقين, هن مصدقين. طيب, we put a table here and we put a table here. طيب, why do we need them and how will they intermingle? And here comes the confusion. Now, if I want to say, for example, I, as a lady, I see him and I can't believe, okay? So I have to say أنا شايفة with a T مربوطة plus I have to add the O in the end, which means him. طيب, how do you think I will see who will guess it. How do you think I will pronounce أنا مصدقة, which has a silent T مربوطة, plus the O. أنا مصدقة plus O. Am I gonna say أنا مصدقة O, I believe him? What should I say? How do you think I will end up pronouncing it? Meanwhile, I'm gonna go grab a glass of water. 1 second. Yalla, tell me guys. أنا مصدقة plus O. How should I pronounce it? I hope I have an answer by the time I come back. Shoo. Yes, okay, Hassan, very good. Are you an Arabic speaker? طيب, لكن what? Very good. Mohd as well. Very good. Very good, Joanna. So what we did is we took the word مصدقة that had a T مربوطة that was silent. We weren't saying مصدقت, but now we are saying it. We will say أنا مصدقته. Okay, so that فتحة مصدقة before the T مربوطة becomes a كسرة. مصدقته. مصدقت O together. مصدقته. Literally, I am the believer of him. يعني I believe him. مصدقته. If I want to say I don't believe him was I talking about مصدقة before or شايفة? I don't even remember. Anyways, no, let's talk about مصدقة. If I want to say I believe her, the her in Arabic is an attached suffix and it's a in the end. So am I gonna say مصدقة plus am I gonna pronounce it مصدقة? Or I have to say something else? Let me know. So مصدقة has a T مربوطة that's silent, but whenever I attach a pronoun to it, it's not silent anymore. Merci Mohd. It won't be silent anymore. So how would I pronounce I believe her? أنا مصدقة plus a. So how do I say it? Yalla, apart from Mohd, who knows the answer? Yalla, tell me. I believe her. Hi, Choco Fruit UK. So it's Yalla, stay, learn Arabic. So it's Ana said, Yalla, somebody give me the answer apart from Mohd. What is it? I'm not gonna give you the answer until you give me the answer. So you have a مصدقة with a T مربوطة, and then you have to add the a. Do I say مصدقة, or I have to pronounce the te marbuta and then add? Yes, Hassan. Good. Hassan, are you an Arabic learner or an Arabic speaker? مهديته. So it's مصدقة. So مصدقة with the te marbuta that was silent become مصدقت with the it. مصدقت. And then you add the a, which means her. مصدقة. I believe her. مصدقة. Okay so far? Let me know if it's okay so far. So أنا مصدقة, I am the believer. أنا مصدقة, if I believe her. And أنا مصدقته, if I believe him. Okay? Now, let's do the same with I see and he sees and whatever. Let's say I want to say I can see, or I am seeing him in the masculine form. I'm going to give you two options. Tell me which one is correct. أنا شايفه, I'm looking for the masculine. A guy seeing a guy. أنا شايفه, or أنا شايفة. Which one is correct? If a guy is saying I can see him, like yeah, I can see him, he's in front of me now, will he say, a guy seeing a guy, will he say أنا شايفه or أنا شايفة? Yes, أنا شايفه, because the O belongs to the person we are seeing, okay? And the شايف belongs to the person who is the seer. Now, yes, the first one. Now, if I am a guy saying that I am seeing her, am I gonna say, as a guy seeing a girl, am I gonna say شايفة or شايفه? A guy is the seer and he's seeing a woman. شايفه or شايفة? Which one? Yes, Hassan, it's شايفة. So I am the guy and I can see her. شايفة. So if you ask me, are you seeing her? Can you see her? I tell you, yes, I'm seeing her. شايفة. I am the seer of her. Hi, Anna, how are you? Yalla, stay with us if you have time. So now, if I'm a girl, I am, and then I see a girl, I want to tell you, yeah, I am seeing her. Will I say شايفتها or شايفة? It's a girl seeing a girl. What? Like, I can see her in this moment. I am able to see her. Will I say أنا شايفة or أنا شايفتها as a girl? شايفتها. Yes, Mohit. شايفتها. So basically we took شايفة, we pronounced the te marbuta and we said شايفتها. Good job. Very good. طيب, now if I want to say I can see him, I شريك, I can see him, I am seeing him. Him, I am seeing him. Am I gonna say شايفه or شايفته? شايفته. We're pronouncing the te marbuta. Which one? شايفه or شايفته? If I am seeing a guy. شايفه or شايفته? Which one? No, if I, as a lady, am seeing a guy, not شايفه. Which one is it? Now some people got confused. شايفه, شايفته. Yes, it's شايفته. Okay, so شايفته. Hi everyone, hi to Berlin. Okay, so شايفته, I am the seer of him. So whoever just joined, you can watch the lesson later on. We were conjugating, I am the seer, you are the seer, he is the seer. And then I am the believer, you are the believer, he is the believer. Now, going back to the expression, I have them in front of me. I will show them to you one by one, okay? Now, if I say, I, as a guy, if I'm a guy, I see him and I can't believe it. Let's say, for example, I have a son and I'm a father, okay? And that son means the world to me. And I want to say, I'm gonna show it to you, but for now I want you to guess it first. Write it down in the comment box. I see him and I can't believe it. I see him and I am not the believer of it. I can't believe my eyes. يعني my son means the world to me, let's say, as a father. What do I say? شيء ومش مصدق. Which one? A father, if I'm a father talking about my son and I want to say I see him and I don't believe my eyes. Which one? So, I will give you two options. A son and a father. So the father talking about his son. I'm the father. I'm talking about my son and I'm saying I see him and I can't believe it. Should I say شايفه ومش مصدق? شايفه ومش مصدق? Or شايفة ومش مصدق? One or two? Which one? I will turn my camera to show you. Meanwhile, give me the answer. The answer is here. I'm gonna reveal it. A father talking about his son. What should he say? Shoo, guys. Yalla, I'm gonna show you. We will say شايفه ومش مصدق. So this is the father talking about his son. شايفه, I'm seeing him. Hi, Andres. Well done for Messi today. شايفه ومش مصدق. شايفه, I am seeing him and I'm not believing it. يعني my son, for example, means the world to me. شايفه ومش مصدق. Yalla, leave the comments in the box, okay? Now, let's say if I want, okay, this is a very good example. My son has one boy and he has, my brother has one child, Carl, and he doesn't have anyone else. So basically, Carl means the world to him. How can I say Carl means the world to him? Like he means the world to him. Does it change? Does it stay the same? If I want to say he sees him, you see how complicated it is? I told you, this is an advanced lesson actually. He sees him and he cannot believe it. How can I say it? Can anyone guess it before I write it in the comment box? Now I'm talking about my brother seeing his son and not believing it. هو شيء ومش مصدق. Which one? Yalla, type it in the comment box, or at least tell me I don't know so I can show it to you. Which one? Should I? Okay, not sure about your name, 9xz whatever. Let me know what's your name. So she said, or he said, شايف ومش مصدق. There's something missing. It's a good start. Very good. شايف ومش مصدق. But you forgot he sees him. How do I say شايف plus O? How do we pronounce it? Hi, Rosie. So how do we pronounce شايف ومش مصدق? He sees and he doesn't believe. I have to say he sees him. I have to say شايفه. Yes. شايفه ومش مصدق. So it stays the same. Notice how it stayed the same. So when I say شايفه ومش مصدق, it could be you as a man talking about, I don't know, someone you see and you love a lot. Maybe your kid, maybe your brother. شايفه ومش مصدق. I could be also talking about him. He sees him and he doesn't believe it. Or I can be saying it to you as a man. Okay, for example, Hassan is here and I want to say I don't know, if you have a brother or son and I want to say he means the world to you, I can say to him, Hassan شايفه ومش مصدق. I'm saying أنت شايفه ومش مصدق. So just because the persons change between أنا أنت and هو, it doesn't mean the sentence has to change. The sentence stays the same. Why? Because here we're not using verbs, we're using participles which stay the same with أنت, هو and أنا. Got it? Who understood? يعني if I say أنا شايفه ومش, now as if I'm a guy, I say أنا شايفه ومش مصدق. I see him and I don't believe it. But now I'm talking to you as a guy and I'm saying you see him and you don't believe it. It stays the same. أنت شايفه ومش مصدق. شايفه ومش مصدق is staying. It's not changing. Now, if I want to talk about my brother seeing his son and not believing it, I say هو شايفه ومش مصدق. So شايفه ومش مصدق is not changing. Okay? Now, let's talk about like my brother-in-law, and I want to say my niece, like his daughter, means the world to him. You see, this is quite complicated. That's why you need a piece of paper. That's why you need to look at the sentences and understand it better. Okay? So let's say, for example, now my brother-in-law sees his daughter and doesn't believe it. So am I going to say شايفه ومش مصدق? Or that would be wrong because it's the daughter. Which one do you think is correct, guys? I'm going to give you two options. It's a man talking about his, like, having those love feelings to his daughter. So, is it شايفه ومش مصدق or شايفة ومش مصدق? Which one? I'm gonna wait for you. Meanwhile, I will turn my camera and show you the answer. Maybe you give me the answer. Yes, شايفة. Very good. شايفة ومش مصدق. Thank you, Hassan. شايفة ومش مصدق. He sees her and he doesn't believe it. يعني she means the world to him. شايفة ومش مصدق. Okay? Now, let's say, for example, I, as Sharik, as a woman, I'm talking about my niece and I say I adore her. I want to say I see her and I can't believe it. What should I say? I will give you two options. شايفته ومش مصدقة. شايفتها ومش مصدقة. Which one? Ya Allah, I have a feeling I confused you a lot in this lesson. I hope not. شو شايفتها ومش مصدقة, not مصدقة, مش مصدقة. Okay? Very good. So شايفتها ومش مصدقة. I am the seer of her and I don't believe it. So let's look at the sentence. It's شايفتها. Where is it? شايفتها ومش مصدقة. شايفتها ومش مصدقة. I see her and I can't believe it. شايفتها ومش مصدقة. Now, even if I'm talking about my sister, her daughter means the world to her. I'm saying she sees her and she can't believe it. It doesn't change. Stays the same. شايفتها ومش مصدقة. She sees her and she can't believe it because شايفة is used for أنا as a feminine and أنت as feminine and هي as feminine. Okay, so we're not using verbs, we're using participles which can be used with several people, persons, like personal pronouns. Okay, شايفتها ومش مصدقة. Shall we do one more example before I go? Say, for example, I want to say there are two parents, okay, me and somebody else. Let's say me and I don't have a husband, but let's say I have a husband. We both are the seers of our child, who's a baby boy, and we can't believe it. We see him, we see him, and we can't believe it. Which one should I use? Yalla, can you guess it? Be already conjugated. شايف, شايفة, شايفين, مصدق, مصدقة, مصدقين. Which combination should I choose? We see him and we can't believe it. We see him. Yalla, I'm gonna wait 1 minute before I go. And before I show it to you actually. شايفينه. Very good. Continue the sentence, Joe. Very good. شايفينه ومش what? مصدقة or مصدقين? Which one? Yalla. Now I have all the answers in one go with the delay. شو؟ يلا انعست. قولولي شو الجواب. Tell me. نحنا شايفينه ومش مصدقين. Very good, Rosie. نحنا شايفينه. We are the seers of him. شايفينه. Here, شايفينه. You see the O here with a silent ha. There is a dhamma on the noon. شايفينه ومش مصدقين. In the Latin letters, شايفينه ومش مصدقين. We see him and we can't believe it. What if we're talking about a baby girl? We see her and we can't believe it. What should we say? Hi everyone who's joined now. This was a nice lesson. You can watch it later on. We're almost done. So شو? We see her and we can't believe it. What should I say? شايفينه ومش مصدقين or شايفينا ومش مصدقين. Which one? يلا which one? جو, روزي, شو? مهد. Who's gonna give the answer? شايفينه ومش مصدقين or شايفينا ومش مصدقين. If it's, let's say, me and my husband, we have a daughter and we love her a lot. شايفينا, we can see her and we can't believe it. Yes, Rosie, very good. شايفينا ومش مصدقين. شايفينا. In the Arabic script is شايفينا ومش مصدقين, like you believe it. Like you can, as you can see it, okay? Like you believe it. Okay. Yalla, guys. So, I think it was a complicated lesson. First time I go live on YouTube and on Instagram, and I feel like, I think I even confused you more than I made it clear. But I hope it was clear. But if it wasn't clear, it's okay. You always have the option of watching this lesson again one more time, grabbing a paper, a pencil, taking your notes, saying them out loud, because this is really the most complicated part of speaking the Lebanese dialect. Confusing masculine to feminine, confusing singular to plural, confusing I to he to she to her. So the more you practice stuff like that, the easier it gets. The sentence itself is easy, but the conjugations, the internal conjugations can be confusing. So promise me, Allah, promise everyone, right? I promise. You can put that hand as well, that you're going to watch this lesson. You're going to take your notes and even maybe take a snapshot and send it to me or just to yourself. It doesn't matter. You don't have to take a snapshot. As long as you're writing it down, it helps a lot. Okay? So make sure, please, to watch this lesson because it's very, very, very important. Okay, it kind of starts making you think of that logic of using different people with different genders, with all of that complicated stuff. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. Before I go, I want to let you know that if you wanted to learn Arabic, specifically Levantine or spoken or Lebanese Arabic in 2022 and you didn't start, it's not too late. You can still achieve your 2022 resolutions, which means you have 1 month and a bit to still do a 30-day challenge course on your own. I have packages, 30-day challenge package courses, extremely intensive courses with full loaded with material. You don't have to finish it in 30 days. You can finish it in 2 months if you want. In January, mid-January, I'm starting my new sessions of live courses. So maybe you can do a 30-day challenge on your own before January and maybe join us live. So at least you you gain one level and you advance one level. So the levels that I have available as pre-recorded courses are the absolute beginners. Beginners, General 1, General 2, and General 3. Very intensive courses. You have lifetime access to them. You download them to your computer. What else? You receive 1 hour to 1 hour and a half lessons every day immediately as a package. You also have lots of MP3 files and audio files and PDF files. Yani you can use them outside of the 1 hour and a half lesson, which means you can use them when you're doing sports, when you're driving, when you're walking, when you're cooking, when you're cleaning. You're always passively also learning, not only actively when you're in class, okay? So if you're interested in that, my email is sharik@globetrotwitharabic.com. I will leave it in this under this video, and on my Instagram, in my bio, you can go there. There is a link. Fill the form and send the form to me so that I can send you all the emails with the course plans and all the information. Really worth it, guys. Yalla. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Bye. Have a good weekend. Bye.